On 9/11, my mother said she had those high heels on and she's never going to make it out. I was on the 87th floor of the North Tower. At 8:46 a.m., a plane hit our building. The building actually rocked. It was just swaying back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And at that point, I really thought we were going to go over in the river. Everything shattered. We had 3 exits. 2 were melted shut. The guys went to the 3rd exit, and they took all the debris out so we could get outside. And we were just about to exit. Boom! The second tower got hit. When I looked onto the other side of the floor, it was empty. I mean, you could see the sky. Where an office used to be was the sky. It took me 21 minutes to go down 87 flights of steps. I wasn't even outside for 30 seconds. I hear like this rumbling. And I turn around and it's the building coming down. I ran, high heels and all. I was in front of this little church called St. Paul's Church. The priest threw me under the car. Building falls. I just passed out under the car. The cell phone rang, it woke me up. Everything was white. I'm choking. I couldn't even drink the water because I had so much debris, so I started to pick it out of my mouth. When we left the site, I walked home barefoot. My feet were killing me. I was doomed if I put them on, and I was doomed if I took them off. I finally got my family on the phone. She goes, "It's Joanne. She's alive." "Oh my God, it's Joanne, she's alive." You heard the roar in the house. They all thought I was dead. But I made it home in my high heels. The devastation of the World Trade Center was enough to rock me for the rest of my life. I saw things that most people, I hope, will never see in their lives. Recovery was no fast fix for me. It took me a long, long time. All I kept saying was like, why am I here? Why didn't God take me? When I walked to the 9/11 museum, I saw the artifacts that they had on display. And I said, I have my shoes. I have my clothes. The stuff really belongs in the 9/11 museum. It doesn't belong in my basement. When I met Jan Ramirez, I turned the corner. Jan Ramirez collects the artifacts for the 9/11 museum. She made me feel like, as a survivor, that my life mattered. One day I'm sitting in my office and Jan Ramirez calls me up. She said, "I'm going to send you an email." I open up the email and I see a whole bunch of black and white photos. Oh my God, that's me. Jan Ramirez had met with Phil Penman that morning. Phil Penman is a photographer. He saw how I was that day. And not many people saw me that day. Phil Penman not only took a picture of me on the worst day of my life, he was the photographer at my wedding 3 years ago. He was with me for the best day of my life. There were good things that came out of 9/11. It made me realize how much courage and strength I had, and my friendship with Phil, and my relationship I have with Jan Ramirez. I would like to thank the museum, and I would like to thank Jan Ramirez for everything she's done. She's making sure that nobody forgets. That's our goal, never forget.